All right, we are live. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. Today, we're going to be playing some Team Fortress 2. You want to talk about late hyper? Look at how long it took Stream Elements to say that I'm live. Jeez. That's 2 minutes late. Unbelievable. But yeah, today we're going to be playing some TF2. We're going to be streaming on Twitch, not like, right after this stream, but future streams will be on a Kick, is what I'm trying to say. I'm just streaming on Twitch this weekend because I said I was going to stream here last week, and I do what I say. Yes. So if anyone wants to join the game, feel free to add me on Steam and join the party. And of course, follow me on Kick. That's where I'm going to be live in the future. So I might be back on Twitch at some point. Might go over to YouTube for all I know. I don't know. But I like streaming on Kick, so that's what I'm going to do. You're supposed to be ready 3 hours before you stream. I know. I apologize. I was actually watching like The Simpsons the other day, and like part of the episode was like how you can like say something that's very similar to sorry, and some people will just like interpret that as you apologizing when you didn't. Like, I think Bart said, like, I'm soggy. And you would say it in like a low tone, so people would think, oh, he said he's sorry. But no, he said, I'm soggy. So I apologize. I love that button. Is apologize even a word? No. I Googled it and it immediately came up with apologize. But yeah. Swiftwater. Very interesting choice of words. Yes. But the important part is you got to say it in the soft tone so they don't hear you specifically saying soggy. Because if they hear you clearly saying soggy, then it defeats the purpose. It's got to be in like a hushed tone. Where, like, you know, maybe from a distance it can be interpreted as sorry. And bots.
Prepare to compete in 30 seconds.
Oh. Well, this is a good server. There's people joining.
Competition begins in 10 seconds.
Oh.
5, 4.
The bot just left?
2, 1.
I think we're fine.
Mission begins in 60 seconds.
But yeah, we're going to be keeping it to my 2-hour limit today because it's Sunday, obviously. I haven't even had a chance to talk with anyone, so I don't even know what we're doing today, if we're doing anything, so... Yeah. Don't want to be late in case we are doing something.
Mission begins in 30 seconds.
I'm just going to not look at that guy's sign out of an abundance of caution. My apologies for the absence in the past few streams. My cellular device was always out of such a thing called battery, which makes the device non-functional. Oh, I've got an easy fix for that, Hyper. See, there's this cool like accessory that you can get for your phone called a charger, and it makes it so that, you know, your battery stays charged, you know. It's a very interesting device. You should look into getting it. I've got a few of them, you know, just because it's been such a cool thing to have. Jeez. But I gotta say, like, I've been really nailing it with the YouTube shorts. What the? Oh, it's in the bush. I see now. I actually didn't know that was a thing. So I need to buy a new cellular device every time it stops functioning. I mean, do you want a functional device or not, Hyper? Do you want a non-functioning phone? A non-functioning cellular device? I got the dispenser with that. Oh, I feel bad. That just seems cruel. Oh, that's something. He just like got set on fire and then blew up. Oh, I see now. You said, oh, so I don't need to buy a new cellular device. That's correct. It's the secret life hack that that cell phone companies don't want you to know. Oh! Oh, the big kill. I actually haven't seen a big kill in a while. Well, it's okay, Hyper. Now you know. Yeah, a lot of pyros. No engineers. That seems like an issue.
Teleporter going up.
Hello! I thought there was, like, you know, a team up there, but it wasn't my team.
The bomb ain't moving.
Oh yeah, I forgot to, I was actually going to mention this the moment I started streaming. I don't know why I forgot, but like when I you know, I watch the stream on my tablet so that I, you know, I can make sure that everything's working and stuff, right? Well, before I started the stream, well, you know, when I was doing that start streaming screen, I, you know, looked at my tablet. 7 ads in a row. And look, I know I did the 3-minute ad one, but at the same time, it's like, I need to run 3 minutes of ads to stop pre-roll ads for an hour. But, you know, on Kick, nothing. I ain't gotta run squat. And supposedly when they do add ads, it'll be an opt-in thing for streamers, so yeah, I won't enable ads. Actually, you know, it depends on the type of ads, because on YouTube when I streamed there, I did have like the banner ads enabled. You know, the ones that were just like a little thing on the side or like a little box beside the stream, but you know, nothing that would interrupt it or anything. If it's that sort of ads, then, you know, maybe I'll have something. I don't know. But if it's like, you know, over the stream ads or something like what Twitch is doing, then that's just not gonna happen. And you know, the worst thing about all this is that, you know, I don't even get anything from running ads on Twitch. Like, hold up, I'm actually kind of curious now. How much money do I make off of ads on Twitch? It's like less than $1. Let me see. Analytics. Earnings. Prime subs. From ads and Twitch Turbo. 20 cents in the past month. There you go. 20 cents I've made off of all the ad breaks I've ever done on Twitch in the past month. Thank goodness for a gambling website that backs a streaming website to make money, not have to make money on stuff that annoys the users. I mean, yeah, I mean, that's basically the trade-off.
There wasn't getting any lighter. Sentry down!
Well, that was just mean heavy. I mean, it's really a choice between being on a site where a certain portion of, you know, the user base gambles and possibly even gets addicted to gambling, or you have like ads everywhere. That seems to be the trade-off, really. Like, you know, there's got to be some sort of trade-off. Like, you know, it's the same thing with any sort of technology, with any sort of service. Like, you know, one of the reasons that Android phones can often be cheaper is because, you know, they get data from you. They, you know, track your location or whatever. I even heard, I don't know if you've heard about this, but there's this, like, free TV that this one company's, like, giving out. Like, you can get a free TV. How do you get it for free? Well, it has a camera on the front of it that watches what you do. It analyzes all of your, all the stuff you watch, and it serves you ads. And it actually, you know, has the camera on to make sure that you're there watching the ads, and that you're not, like, you know, just having it on for free, you know? So it's like, yeah, you get a free TV. But if you don't want it to track you and stuff, then it's a $500 TV to not have it track you.
The bomb is nearing the checkpoint.
You know, you know, at some point, companies gotta make money. They've got to keep the lights on. And, you know, the fact is that a lot of companies don't want to just stick with, you know, just enough money to keep the lights on. You know, they want to make more than that. Oh my goodness.
Sentry going up.
And, you know, I think that the fact that so many companies have chosen, you know, the ad route of monetization, you know, it means that every site has ads on it. And I think a lot of people are just sick of ads in general. I don't want to be engineer on defense.
Mission begins in 60 seconds.
I don't know if this guy's cheating or not. I'll just let the other people vote on it. You get a free TV. We get your personal information and track your every single move. Exactly.
Mission begins in 30 seconds.
So, you know, it's like there's never going to be like a perfectly moral big streaming site, you know?
10 seconds.
Amazon owns Twitch, Google owns YouTube,
3, 2,
Stake owns Kick. Unless you like crowdsource or like have a subscription service for like a smaller site, then it's just not going to be viable, you know? Like what Glimish tried to do when I was really into that. was they had they did like a little subscription thing where you got like more emotes, or I think like a little circle, a colored like profile picture, or you know, it sort of lit up your profile picture, you know, there was like a little halo around it or something. And what that did was that, you know, they could have a few people like pay for this subscription and like do that sort of thing, and that would keep the servers up. But that's not really a viable growth strategy, you know. That might be fine for like, I don't know, 100 people using the site. It might be fine if you have like, you know, 100 streamers even, or 100 live streams, but you know, bandwidth's expensive. Like if Glimish somehow got XQC to stream on it, it would have just died, you know? It wouldn't have been able to pay for the amount of bandwidth required to host that many viewers and stuff. And you know, one person that I follow, Linus from Linus Tech Tips, you know, he has some experience with like running a streaming site. He owns like Floatplane or something, and he's defended like YouTube in the past, and you know, Twitch, because he knows how expensive bandwidth can be. Oh, that was a nice a nice crit. I mean, it's expensive to send a 1080p 60 FPS stream over the internet. And yeah, you can have 720p 30 like I used to do, but you know, if you're comparing it to other sites that have higher resolution, higher frame rates, then that's going to hold your site back, you know? Like, would people really want to give up higher resolution and higher frame rates in exchange for like a community-made streaming site? I don't really think so. You know, it's sort of like how, you know, we know our phones are made in like third world countries by like children, but we aren't going to give up our phones, right? Do you get tech tips from Linus? Yes. Not like general stuff, but that's mainly because, you know, I've taken college classes in computer science, so I know like basic stuff. I watch him for like mainly for like some of his outlandish stuff. Like he made like a petabyte size server or something like that, like these massive projects. And you know, when he talked about Mac gaming and stuff, or the Linux, what was it? The Linux Gaming Challenge, the Linux Switch Challenge, where like he switched to like Linux full on for like a month. And he just, you know, comparing and contrasting and stuff, I thought was pretty interesting. And, you know, I think he brings a unique perspective on stuff, like with his experience with Floatplane, where, you know, he can talk about the challenges that some of these streaming sites face. You know, he's not just some guy, you know, that happens to know about computers. He has experience. Ow. Yeah, I mean, you look at like LTT Labs and stuff. Like, have you seen like, oh my goodness, that's cursed. A bald medic? I have no idea that was a cosmetic. Jeez, that's ugly. What in the world? Ugh. That's disturbing. Just straight up. Oh, nice. Unlucky spy. That was unfortunate for you. I didn't like the angle that soldier had. Well, I mean, I tried. He just had so much health. What? I mean, I've heard that, like, you know, with how bad esports are doing, that some people in esports are trying to get gambling into esports, like with sports betting. And that, like, that could legitimately be the only way that esports ends up being profitable, is if there's, like, gambling. Unlucky Spoo. But, you know, it's sort of one of those things, like, you know, even in, like, well, I was going to say real life, but it's all real life, right? But, you know, even with, like, traditional casinos and stuff, or with lotteries and whatnot, you know, they're regulated because people know that gambling is going to happen regardless. And it's regulated and taxed so that stuff, so that some of the money made from gambling goes to, like, schools and stuff. I think here in Iowa specifically, like, I believe a good chunk of the taxes from, like, lottery winnings and stuff goes directly to the schools and infrastructure. And I'm sure different states have, you know, different regulations. And, you know, I've heard that states themselves, like, have their own lotteries, you know, just to raise more money. It's like, if you know that something bad is going to happen, it might be better to just regulate it and then take some of the earnings from it and put it towards, like, stuff that is good, like schools and stuff. Yeah. Well, I also think that when you take into account the prize money for esports and all the how expensive it is to, like, physically bring people together from all around the world, I think it's very hard to, like, make that up with, you know, a live stream. I think I've only seen esports on television once, and that was, like, an Overwatch 1 competition. But if you don't get on TV and you're just on Twitch or just on YouTube, it's hard to, like, get an audience that's big enough to justify, you know, the ad money you'd get. And that's the thing too, you know, a lot of esports organizations, they negotiate rights with different platforms to exclusively stream on that specific platform. Like Overwatch 2 has its esports broadcasted on YouTube because YouTube paid for exclusivity rights, right? And part of the reason why they do that is because it's so hard to make money for the organization just off advertisements. But if you do an exclusive contract, then you're limiting the audience, and you're even further limiting the amount of money you can make off ads. Ninja flossing in front of many people, yes. But what was impressive about Ninja is that he like took competitive gaming and took Twitch and made it something that everyone was aware of, you know?
Mission begins in 60 seconds.
Thanks, Doc.
But when you look at esports in general, like if you're hosting a team, like, I think I watched a video from like Ludwig or something that said he was spending like $1 million a year or something on an esports like team, just owning it, and he makes basically nothing from owning an esports team. The only possible thing that he has is like maybe merchandise and maybe like doing content with his YouTube videos and stuff.
5, 4, 3,
That's about it.
2, 1.
It's just really unprofitable. It's a huge money sink right now. And the only way that it might not be a money sink is possibly if there's gambling. That might be the only way because of the limited audience that esports has. I mean, it's a shame because, you know, there's a lot of potential in esports, right? But the fact is that a lot of games are so, you know, esports in general is so fragmented. Like, not everyone's into Fortnite. Not everyone's in the Call of Duty, you know? With traditional sports, you know, there's like a handful of sports in general that people are interested in. Like, so many people are into football. But when it comes to gaming, if you're into first-person shooters, then, you know, you can have like 1 million different esports for first-person shooter games, you know? And if you don't like, you might not like one of them, but you might love another. Maybe you hate Fortnite, but you love COD, or maybe you hate Overwatch, but you like CSGO. And so the audience for esports is so fragmented compared to traditional sports that it just doesn't have the amount of potential viewers that regular sports have. TF Awesome Beast Mode 1. Dang. I guess you could say I set that value to 0 for him, not for me, in case you're wondering. Hi. Sports games like 2K or EA titles. Well, yeah, those are also esports too, right? Like, they do have tournaments for NBA and stuff. But you know, what potential does like NBA 2K have versus like regular basketball? Like, in that specific case, you know, you're not only competing with other video games, you're also competing with actual sports. There we go. That was a nice,
Stand next to the cart, damn
a
you.
nice juggle there. People do wagers on NBA 2K. Ah,
Give 'em hell, boy.
that doesn't surprise me at all, considering how big regular sports gambling is. I mean, I don't know about you, but like, sports gambling has just taken over like everywhere recently. Like, it wasn't a thing, like, even just a few years ago, and now it's everywhere. You see ads on TV all the time. Like, I don't know, was fantasy football, like, always a gambling thing, or did it used to be just, like, something you did for fun?
To that cart.
I think nowadays it's more of like betting and stuff. I honestly don't know. I'm not really. I'm not into sports, so.
Get to the cart.
But there was a time where, like, if you did, like, if you participated in something like that, you were like obsessed with sports. Now it's much more normal. Yeah, I think I've heard of stories like that before.
That cart back.
I mean, it's certainly got its set of challenges, you know? Hello? I was surprised there was like no one there. How did he get around? I just must not have seen him. Oh, that was nasty. But anyway, coming back to like the whole Twitch and Kick thing, you know, would you prefer seeing pre-roll ads or mid-roll ads on like every stream you look at? Or would you be willing to accept that, you know, a certain percentage of the people that use a platform are going to gamble? You don't have to participate in gambling, but some people on the platform will. And, you know, there's always a possibility of addiction, but it's not guaranteed for like everyone. But you know that some amount of people are going to do it. A certain amount of people are going to get into it in a bad way, you know? You know, if like, I don't know, 5, 10, 20% of, if like 10% of Kick viewers were like in the gambling through stake, is that acceptable? Given like, you know, the fact that there's like basically no ads?
Stand next to the cart, damn you.
I think that's a pretty interesting thought. And I think a lot of people would say, yeah, you know what, that's fun. Because it's something that you're not forced into, whereas with Twitch you have to be forced into like watching ads.
You will stand next to that, or I will stand you next to that cart.
Go, Heavy, go! An eternity ring. Oh, and yeah, let's not forget, you know, the gambling that's already in games that people stream. Like the loot boxes, the actual like roulettes Like when you unlock a new item or something, it's randomized.
Next to that cart.
I mean, Kick's not firing the first shot here. Let's just put it like that. They're not like the first people to introduce gambling into video games. Oh my goodness. But they're making it like an alternative to ads. And I think some people are so sick of ads that they'll accept it. Those two were so oblivious. The medic didn't know the soldier was there, and the soldier didn't know the medic was there. That's a decent route. I'll have to remember that. That's also a very good spot to spam down. I'll have to remember that. All right, let's blow my horn. No! Bruh, I was so screwed there. I was surrounded by scouts and got headshot by a sniper. That second scout had to have like jumped up there or something. Bruh. Bruh. Oh, the one thing we need to test out when we go over to Kick Hyper is I think I uploaded all my emotes and stuff. So I'm pretty sure those are all set up, but I don't know if they're for everyone. I don't think they're for subscribers because I don't even have access to subscribers on Kick yet. I'm just not sure how that works.
That scout is a spy.
Can you stand still for a second? Look at this dude. We can't even shoot at him.
Mission begins in 30 seconds.
The least competitive scout player.
Mission begins in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, how'd all that jumping around do you for? How does learning English do me for, you know? I'm just gonna just walk around and just passively get all my health back. So peaceful.
Why is that cart not moving? I will stand you next to that cart.
Heh.
I do not see a cart. Spy in our midst, men.
Well, you tried. I bet that engineer was coming back to put his entrance back up, and I just fucking killed him. What the? Where does that pyro think I am? Oh, he was so close to getting the health pack. Oh.
Last one alive.
Nasty. And he taunts. About time. Do you know how long I messed up their engineer and teleporters? Like, that was a long time for them to just not have anything at their spawn. Yeah, well, that's Dallas for you. Ow. Yeah, I think it's almost in the 90s here. But, you know, the thing about Iowa is that, you know, you'll get those 100-degree days, but you'll also get those -20 days too, you know? That's the northern Midwest for you.
Why is that cart stopped, maggots?
That's a teleporter effect, I mean. Yeah, I would have a tough time just living in the South. I would much rather live in an area where it's cold and I can just put on a jacket or something than to, like, be in a place where it's hot and not be able to do anything about it, you know? You can put on a jacket to get warm. You can't put something on to, like, cool off.
Do not let that cart roll back.
Yeah. And, you know, keep in mind, Hyper, air conditioning's a pretty recent invention. Like, it wasn't that long ago. Like, probably even within, like, our grandparents' lifetimes, that air conditioning just wasn't a thing. All you had was, like, fans and stuff. Can you imagine just like... Can you imagine just living in Texas or in Egypt for that matter? Like, I don't know how the ancient Egyptians just survived, you know? Like, how do you just live in, like, a desert for that long? And, you know, it's... They weren't just, like, sitting around either. They were, like, building pyramids and stuff, you know? They were hauling these giant rocks around to, like, build the pyramids. It's not like they were just sitting around watching Twitch, you know? It's easy to like take that sort of stuff for granted, but not to sound like an old person that's like, back in my day, we didn't have no cellular devices. We didn't have no gosh darn technology. Yeah. And, you know, I know there's some stuff you can do, like, you know, the reason why a lot of people in Arab countries, like, you know, wrap stuff around their heads is to, like, you know, stop the sun from, you know, burning their skin. You would think wrapping something around your head in the desert wouldn't be that great an idea. But, I mean, if it prevents sunburns, then, yeah, I can see that. If it prevents sunburns and keeps, like, the sun directly off your skin, then, yeah, I can see how that would be a thing. Oh, thank God, we have TF2 awesome beast mode on our team now. That was an amazing reflect. Huh. Well, I'm not sure. Does sunscreen help you keep cool, or is it just, like, for sunburns? I don't know. Could be both for all I know. I've never really thought about it, I guess. I don't really... I'm in the Midwest. We don't exactly have a beach to go to, you know. I'll do bad water fine. Does sunscreen keep you cooler? Wow. It says yes. I asked Google, what does sunscreen help you keep cool? And it just says yes. Like, normally it would say like a snippet of an article or something, but it straight up just says yes. So there you go. I guess it would help. I don't know. I've always hated sunscreen though. It gets like oily and stuff. Just doesn't feel right.
Prepare to compete in 60 seconds.
I mean, the other thing you could think about is like just wearing a hat. I mean, I would think, you know, a hat would go a ways too. Keep your face out of the sun and stuff. I know a lot of people that are bald wear hats when they're outside to, you know, protect their head from the sun. You know, obviously if you have hair, it's not as big of an issue. But if you're bald, like, you know, getting a sunburn on your forehead.
Competition begins in 10 seconds. 5, 4,
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Mission begins in 60 seconds.
I mean, I probably would like I'd probably be more into it or be more knowledgeable if I had to be outside more often, but I don't, so no real need.
In 30 seconds.
Oh, I don't know how I forgot this, but my middle school didn't have AC.
Mission begins in 10 seconds.
That was horrible. I mean, you forget, like, even today, there's still quite a few places that just don't have AC for whatever reason, you know? Like, we just straight up had, like, a giant, like, industrial fan in our classroom. And that's how you stay cool. He actually picked it up? Why would you pick it up? That was holding us back. Oh, what? Bruh. One more hit and I would have gotten it. Hey, Captain Jack, how's it going? We're just talking about how hot it is and how good AC is. And how even I didn't have, like, AC in my middle school. My high school had AC, which was good. But for 3 years that I went to middle school, didn't have AC. The buses had AC. But the actual place where you do, you know, the learning, nah, you just have to, like, deal with it. Legalizes trailer. Like, is it not registered? What do you mean by, like, not legal, or by legalized? Maybe it's like license plate lights. Oh, interesting. The joys of ownership. Like, I'll be honest, if I can go, like, my entire life without owning a car, I'll probably do it. Like, the first time they get, like, a solid self-driving car or, like, something like that, I'm in. I guess you would still own the car, but the moment they come out with, like, a subscription service for a self-driving car taxi service, I'm in. I don't want to have to, like, pay insurance and do all that junk. I'd probably still keep my driver's license because, you know, it's the most widely accepted form of ID, and that's kind of a big deal to not have it, but what are you doing, Scout? +85 degrees too, man. Yeah, I was telling Hyper that I live in the, you know, northern Midwest, so we get those 100-degree days, and we also get those, like, -10, -20-degree days. Did we just go from 1 to 3 soldiers? Whatever. I don't know why I'm going to engineer. I just don't care.
Ends in 30 seconds.
I don't know. I just hate sweat. I hate sunscreen. It's just, like, not something I want to deal with. I'd rather just, like, stay inside with an air conditioner Or like wear a hat if I have to be outside or something.
Rock, paper, scissors, boys.
Can you even do it?
Who's with me? I'm going to...
Heavy, fine.
Mission begins in 60 seconds.
I mean, imagine like what this map would be like if you were actually here. Like we're in the desert. My heavy is wearing like a fur, like a big old coat, and has mittens on. At least it's raining on him, so at least that's something. But still then, it's probably like a hot rain, you know? Where it's like, yeah, you're just wet and hot.
Mission begins in 10 seconds.
Spy is not our spy!
5, 4,
Let's eat some chocolate. Imagine how melted that chocolate would be. Just sitting inside the heavy's coat pocket in the middle of the desert. That would be absolutely deformed. I could not eat those direct hit shots. That would be great. Woo, that was so close. Come on up my stairs. Oh boy. Well, what? You popped Uber for... If I had a bit more health, I'd try to punch him with my mittens. They got another Uber. That was a crit too. I was so close to making him laugh. I had 2 chances to make an Uber laugh, and I squandered it.
the bomb is nearing a checkpoint.
That was a... Oh my goodness. Yeah, honestly, I'd rather just go back in here than just die out there. Well, I was at least able to target one of them. Better to take that one than none. Something tells me we're not winning this one.
The enemy has received additional time.
Stop pushing them out of the stun lock! I made them laugh twice. And you're still air blasting them and saving them from having to laugh. Well, I mean, I'm getting lasered, I'm getting shot at, I mean... I think I had pee on me, but since I was on fire, it was weird. Were two of our guys AFK? That's just sad. And they survived the explosion because of the Uber. You know what else is sad? Being forced to run mid-roll ads on Twitch. You don't have to deal with that on Kick. You know, I'm even going to re-queue. I just want a new set of players. Remember, guys, real champs eat at McDonald's. I'm loving it. Jeez. What? The bot I use for... Okay. I'll explain what just happened in the chat there. So, bot Rick's Live is the bot that I use on Kick. However, in order to set up the bot for Kick, you need to log in either through like your YouTube, Trovo, or Twitch account. And so I logged in with my Twitch account. I didn't realize that it had actually joined the chat. And so the bot that I use on Kick is timing out stream elements on Twitch because stream elements
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Posted a link. Hold on, I could just unmod the bot. I don't need you to do anything here. I need you to do things on Kick, not on Twitch. So there you go.
Mission begins in 60 seconds.
In fact, you want? I'll time you out, Box Ricks. Yeah, there you go. You're timed out for 600 seconds for timing out my bot. I like how you can see that too, Hydra, since you're a mod.
Mission begins in 30
Oh well.
seconds.
I didn't even make that bot a mod on Twitch. I think it maybe just because I have to log in with Twitch. It did that.
Mission begins
But yeah.
in 10 seconds.
Unfortunately, Stream Elements doesn't support Kick yet.
4,
So hopefully they can, so I could just use Stream Elements. But for now, BotRick's Live is basically... It basically does everything Stream Elements does. It does alerts, it does chat commands. Like, it does everything you need it to do. It's the only thing is that it's... Yeah, it's its own thing. It's not Stream Elements. So I did have to transfer over my timers and commands and stuff. Help capture points, stupid. But yeah, it's kind of weird. Like, that bot works on like every site, but you can't log into it with Kick. But you can use it to like do everything on Kick, but it doesn't support logging in with Kick. Kind of weird. Screw that teleporter in particular. Yeah, probably. Probably haven't gotten around to supporting it yet. That would explain why you can sign in with like Trovo and stuff. Like, who uses Trovo? And you know, apparently there's like another site called Rumble. Like, I've never heard of Rumble. But apparently they signed some people from Twitch too, so.
Mission begins in 60 seconds.
I'm also not entirely sure, like, you know, it could be like the fact that Kick's new and the bot guy hasn't implemented it yet, or it could be that, you know, Kick is just that new and that they might not have like an API or whatever the bot maker needs. So it could be either way. Is Rumble like a YouTube? I thought it was like a Twitch thing or a live. I'll be honest, it sounds like a gay dating app or something.
Mission begins in 10 seconds.
Who wants to throw?
Yeah, it is. It is like both.
4,
There's like videos and
1.
live streams. Interesting. That was a lot of damage. I'm just going to eat this chocolate bar, don't mind me. What do you expect the short circuit to do against the heavy engineer? I'm actually running out of ammo, and that's a sniper. That pyro stole some health that I really need. That was actually pretty spooky. Ow. Sniper, no sniping. What did I just say?
Take that! And this!
Ugh.
Take that!
Take that.
And this!
And this.
And this!
I don't want to mess with that sniper.
Thanks, Doc. Thank you!
How much health? 46. God damn it.
Alert. The control point is being captured.
You know what the bread should do is if you're like if you get hit by milk or Girardi with bread, it should just like cover like the top part of your screen with like bread teeth. It'd probably be annoying, but it would be a cool detail, and I like it. I don't care.
The control point is being contested.
Screw it. Just cover up half the screen. Who cares? Oh my goodness. Well. This is a point.
Time has been added.
I saw that medic get sniped. I'm not going to peek like that. I just heard two more snipers on our team get sniped. Oh, he's up there. There he is. He's up there. You know what? Out of the 3 guys there, I'm glad it was the demo that actually killed me.
The control point is being captured.
If I had $1 million, I'd pay someone to give me $1 million. That just sounds like giving the bank transaction fees. Because you're giving someone $1 million, and that has transaction fees, and then they give it to you back, which has transaction fees. There's probably a bunch of taxes around, like, transferring that much wealth. With, like, capital gains tax or whatever.
Our control point is being captured.
Ow. How is that sniper able to just walk right up to the edge like that? You know what's funny about Demo Night? I just imagine like him coming up, slashing this giant sword into my shoulder, and into me just like eating a sandwich to heal it. It's like, yeah, it's a sword, so. Mercenary Park, I'd rather just requeue. Why does everyone leave? I assume like a bunch of these guys are just going to requeue, just queue for another game. You don't need to leave. It just seems weird. Like there's people out there that just leave. Oh, and my game crashed. But they like leave the second the game ends and then just requeue. Like if you're going to requeue, then just do it from in the game. And if you're fine with like the next map selection, then why not just stay, right? It just seems weird. I Oh, I guess that was the invite. Back to Gorge we go. I like how he just left Gorge for another Gorge. No engineer on offense will fix that.
Coming right up. Building a sentry.
I'll just put that there for now, and we'll just teleport once our spawn moves up.
This here point's ours now. Teleporter going up.
We're going to have all this stuff up pretty quickly. I like how the spawn is actually somewhat protected here, but not like completely protected. There's like basically no way for like a spy to get up here. But you know, it can still be shot at by a soldier, by a demo. It's not invincible, but
Was getting heavy. I'm moving this.
it's a lot safer than other spawns.
There wasn't getting any lighter.
Heh. Ha ha. Don't worry, I'll move up my dispenser.
I'm moving this. Much obliged, Mark. Come on, get. Building a sentry.
Let's build up our sentry here, and then we'll move it around the corner. Ooh. I think I do build up to level 3 because I think a level 2 isn't going to be as effective when looking over that much ground.
Alrighty then. Moving out.
Let's see what we can get away with here. Can I carry it all the way over here? Spy, you're standing in a really weird spot. Yay! I can get away with this. Is anyone going to take advantage of this or no?
Sentry going up. Nice shot.
This time let's just do it up to level 2 because they know what we're up to now.
Backing up.
And we're about to win anyway, so.
Victory.
That was pretty, those were both pretty one-sided matches. Last game we lost like completely, and then this time we dominated. We absolutely crushed him.
On me, Doc.
You know what? I think I will do the thing.
Building a
Mission
sentry.
begins in 60 seconds.
I want to try a build up near Blue's second spawn. We'll give it a good old shot. Rescue Ranger would definitely help. As long as we don't like get annihilated in the first 2 seconds, we're fine.
Mission begins in 30 seconds.
Moving out.
And then we can teleport back to spawn and get an even better loadout.
Get going.
Mission begins in 10 seconds.
Plant yourself on that
Quickly,
dark point.
quickly.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, I can't build up here. What? Since when can you not build up there on red? Lame. I swear you used to be able to do that. Fine, we'll just build here, I guess.
Alert. The control point is being contested.
Thanks, Heavy. I don't know how we survived that, but I'm not complaining.
Alert. The control point is being captured.
Well, in my defense, I think I did pretty decent there.
Teleporter down.
I don't take responsibility for that. Moss Rock? Sure, I'll go on Moss Rock.
Life of Riley. Life of Riley.
Oh, I also just realized that I haven't been locally recording this stream at all. But, I mean, hey, at least I can do the YouTube export.
Prepare to compete in 60 seconds.
It'll look bad on VOD, but I mean, let's be real, it's not like it'll look better live. I just like recording locally because I can upload stuff at a higher bit rate. But I guess this VOD is just being exported to YouTube.
Prepare to compete in 30
I think generally there might be more VODs that I just choose to not upload to YouTube. I do want to save a good chunk of them, but if there's something where like really nothing happens, then there isn't too much of a point.
in 10 seconds.
But you know, it is cool to like, you know, the idea of being able to go back and look at this stuff later. But I mean, like, Friday's stream, where I just played BattleBit. Or even yesterday's stream, like, there's like a couple shorts I can make off of that footage. But there really isn't much else.
Mission begins in
So there isn't a whole lot of reason for me to upload that to YouTube. But at the same time, you know, BattleBit, who knows how long it's going to be popular for, right? And, you know, if we want to look back 5 years from now, see what BattleBit was like during its prime, you know, that might be some cool footage to just have, you know? It's like the Battlefront, 2015 Battlefront. Like, yes, you can technically get games now, but a lot of the people that still play now are people that have been playing since 2015, you know? And so they're super pros, and it's not like the same casual vibe that you got back then. I imagine that going very differently in my head. I imagine landing on the other side. Did that scout survive? It looked like he just jumped off. What? Well, I killed the engineer, so that's a good start. See, look, I killed the engineer so that heavy could come in and absolutely destroy it. Still very beneficial.
Need help tapping this point. Give me a metal dart. That scouted is fine.
So I don't know. I may or may not upload those BattleBit VODs. I haven't yet because I'm just not sure like how much value can be extracted from them. But I mean, like, how much value can you really extract from this stream, you know? If I upload this as a VOD, then, you know, there's like a billion YouTube videos out there about TF2 because it's been out for years and years and years. BattleBit, you know, might not be as popular nearly as long as TF2. And so there just might not be as much footage of it in like 10 years time. Ow. But seriously, like, if you guys haven't checked out, like, the shorts I've made from BattleBits, like, some of that stuff is super funny. Like, seriously, I think I hit the ball out of the park with some of those shorts. Like, you know, if I stream for, like, 4 hours on Kick or something, and I can just get, like, one or two shorts from it. Like, that's pretty decent, I think. To just, like, stream something and for just something super good or funny to happen for, like, a YouTube short, that seems pretty good. I think I could improve that if I, like, set out to, like, make clips or something. But, you know, there's a limit there. Like, can I do that while being genuine and, you know, not be fake or whatever? Because there's like good clips that only happen naturally, and then there's like clips that you can set out to do, you know, like maybe you do a challenge of some sort. But at the same time, you know, I wouldn't really want a clip that needs a lot of editing. So if I did like a challenge, like that would sound like something that I would need to chop up and do quite a bit of editing for like a 60-second clip. Whereas like a funny conversation in voice chat. Jeez, I don't know why I had to press it like 5 times to pick it up, but...
Thanks, soldier.
Thanks, medic. Ooh, making bacon. I just find it so wholesome in like BattleBit when people thank you for healing them. I mean, yes, in TF2, like people thank you with like the in-game thank you voice command, but it's not the same as using a mic and like physically saying thanks, medic. Thanks, Noodle. Thanks for the revive and the heals, you know? Feels more personal. I tried to knock the medic outside, but I mean, hey, we protected it from the sentry. Or we protected the sentry, so that's something. I gotta destroy this soldier who's threatening our nest. Oh well, he destroyed himself. That soldier didn't know what he was walking into, so yay, the nest is safe. Oh, what? I don't recognize. Oh, I haven't seen that side of spawn on this map before. Interesting. Ooh, nice. Ow. That wasn't nice. Ow. That was a weird disguise. I know, Heavy, that sniper's being mean. Go, NG, go!
The control point is being captured.
Go, team, get to the point! Nice! Nice work, team. The disciplinary action actually really helped us there. I knew there was a spy, but I thought we had taken care of him. Thanks for the spy checking, Pyro. Much appreciated. I see that dot.
60 seconds.
I'm just gonna stay here.
point is being captured.
Oh, jeez. Oh, that was nasty. That was disgusting. That Crockett right in the middle of the point. That might have saved the game right there. Thanks, Gaben.
10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yay! Good job, team. How mad do you think people would be if I voted for Junction? You think we'll get anyone in this game if we get it? Oh, someone voted for Moss Rock. Hey, Junction! Everyone's favorite TF2 map.
Competition begins in 60 seconds.
Alright, we actually have a decent amount of people on here. Some people left, but actually getting guys.
Let's throw down.
Competition begins in 30 seconds.
On 3. Rock, paper, scissors. I win. I won.
Get ready. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mission begins in 60 seconds.
Charge me, Doctor. Hit the charge, Doctor.
Mission begins in 30 seconds.
Let's go, Doc. Ready for that charge, Doc. It's throw time. 1, 3. Rock, paper, and hit it, Doc.
Mission begins in 10 seconds.
I lost.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I still have 13 seconds. Ten years later, you only got 4 minutes. I need to spawn in now. I'm actually going to go ahead to C and see if I can't prevent them from building stuff. Well, there was a chance he was actually legit. I mean, I made it that far, so it's not out of the question that he would have come behind me. Need a teleporter here. Need a dispenser here.
That sniper is a spy.
Ten health. After all that. I hear. Oh, that's our sentry. That's his R sentry gun. We're swarming it. Dang, nice. That wasn't as choke pointy as I thought.
Mission begins in 60
I should have just exploded as soon as I shot it, so that we'd all be dead at the same time. You know what? I've got a plan. I'll go into the spot on B, but as a soldier. And they will never cap it.
Thanks for the aid.
I'm not exactly...
Mission begins in 30 seconds.
I'm not exactly sure how to get up there. But can't you, like, jump on that lamp?
Defend this point.
Ah, forget it. I'm too lazy.
Mission
I think it's possible as the scout if you, like, triple jump.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I can see you coming from like a mile away.
That soldier is a spy. Godspeed, you magnificent bastard. That demo man is a spy.
You think you're flanking, Scout? You think you're flanking? Jeez. Hey, Lego, how's it going? A year and 7 months, dang. You know, I wanted to see, like, how old is my Twitch account? 8 years, 8 months, and 17 days. Damn.
Enemy has received additional time.
I thought it was getting close to 10 years. And obviously, it's not going anywhere, but I just thought that was interesting. But yeah, follow me on Kick. That's where I'll be doing my future streams. I mean, you know, in the long run, it's possible I'll just stay over there. It's possible I'll come back to Twitch at some point if they, you know, do some cool stuff. It's possible I'll go back to YouTube. It's possible I'll stream on all three at some point in time in the future. You never know. Never say never. Oh, that was dirty. But for the time being, I like Kick, so I'll be streaming over there. For how long? Who knows? Could be 10 years, could be 10 days. It depends on what Kick does, what Twitch does, what YouTube does. We'll see. I mean, hey, I'll be honest with you. I'm not saying it's like, you know, I'm not going to try and tell you that I'll never stream on Twitch again, because I mean, I don't know if I'll ever stream on Twitch again. There might be something that, like, a game that comes out that has really cool Twitch integration, and would I miss out on that just because, you know, I like Kick? I mean, not necessarily. I don't have a contract or anything. I'll just stream where I want. That's what I've always done, and that's what I'll continue to do. Especially since I'm not a big streamer, and it doesn't really matter. If you're a small streamer, then kind of doesn't really, well, it doesn't really matter where exactly you go. You're going to need to, the best thing you can do is always to make content on multiple websites, which is why I've been trying to put out like YouTube shorts and TikTok content for my streams. So it almost doesn't really matter if you stream on YouTube, Twitch, or Kick. You're going to need to make content on like 3 different websites regardless if you really want to like get deep into it, you know?
Mission ends in 30 seconds.
Well, at least I got one of them. I have no ammo. Oh, how? How did I just get them get that heavy and medic with the melee? I should not have gotten away with that. Awesome. But see, like that right there, that's probably going to end up as a short. Regardless of what platform you stream to, you should probably, you know, do shorts regardless. I'll stay. I'll do another Moss Rock. Actually, how much time? 5? Okay. I actually don't have time for another match. I forgot I did the ad break a bit late, and so yeah, I've only got like 4 minutes left now. So I gotta end the stream there for today. Because it's Sunday. Next stream will be on Kick, so follow me on Kick, kick.com/GrandNoodleLite. I'll post the link in chat here real quick. Follow me over there. Hey. Yeah, it's kind of weird because I just set it up. Yes. No, I'm not, because it's not allowed. But I will be for my next stream. Yeah. There's the link. I'll flood the chat with it. But I gotta go like right now. So yeah. Tomorrow's gonna be busy. Tuesday's gonna be busy. So I may not stream until Wednesday. I'll try to stream on Monday or Tuesday, but that might not be possible. So we'll see. Hopefully I get to that. So, but Wednesday I'll try to stream at the very least. So thanks again for watching. Follow me on Kick, and